What? No, I can't use that joke again. I said I wasn't going to. I am Mecca. Please subscribe to this channel. Where's the thing? No, it's supposed to be the bumper. It's supposed to be the NPR bumper. That one.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
And that is only replayed because of the P-score, because it counts as extra camera angles and things, because computers and algorithms tell you everything now. They tell you how much movies are going to be made for, who you should cast, who you should have it directed by, who you should have write it, who you should have star in it. They tell you how much it's going to make and how much it's going to cost, and they tell you how much except for the case of this where they're completely wrong, and you had an lead actor, two lead actors that were the same lead actor, which was just too much. It was too much Ezra Miller, wasn't it? And YouTube and algorithms aren't people. So they're going to tell you a bunch of stuff that they want you to see instead of my channel. This is what you need to see. This is the fun stuff. This is where the fun begins. This is where the magic happens. I pull the curtain down sometimes when I can reach it and show you guys that yes, Mecca has indeed gone full hockey obsessed. Yes, Mecca has indeed seen the Holy Grail in person. Yes, Mecca is going to be talking about that today, but that has nothing to do with the Flash now, does it? That is just a disjointed stretching to stretch the video. I don't know why I'm trying to stretch the video. I gotta look at Ezra Miller so you do too. There you go. It's flopping and it's on digital after 30 days. It's flopping so hard. This movie is flopping so hard. Algorithms are not people. Bots aren't people. You can have predictive programming and you could have your return of investment, bullet point, talking points. You can have your numbers laid out. You can have your analytics, algorithmic, whatever you want. You can McDonaldize these all you want until the cows come home. But that's not going to tell you that people are just not caring about these movies. It's the same movie and over and over again. James Gunn! I got a video on that. James Gunn himself from DC even said he's tired of superhero movies. He's like, superheroes suck. Not really, but he said something to the extent of. That's already clipped and ready to go. That's going to go live after this live stream. I do a lot of stuff every single day. I'm probably live right now. Come and see me. Come and check me out. Algorithms are not real people. You know what isn't a real person either? The Flash. No, it is. Kind of is. It's going to be released on July 18th? That's like 2 weeks from now. Well, you already got the chance to see it. The whole entire movie was pretty much released on Twitter. It was released on Twitter for 8 hours, and nobody noticed. And that was the video I did and went up this morning in the middle of the night that we were talking about yesterday. What happened to they them's teeth? I think they them got it knocked out in the movie, and that was part of the plot, as I recall. Because as we know, they them Ezra Miller does not register well with a lot of the public because I think they them are more trouble than they them are worth, right? That's how you get with a lot of the people who are like, you need to call me this and do this and walk on eggshells and blah, blah, blah. Then, and I know, I'm one of those people you gotta walk on eggshells around sometimes. I apologize. I'm doing better. I'm doing better than that. The Flash, however, the superhero movies aren't noticing that. They don't understand. They're relying so heavily on these analytics. Oh, where we want to go. So here you go. The whole movie was leaked on Twitter. 1.7 million people already saw it. 2 million views counted. Well, that doesn't mean they watched the whole entire thing. That just means that people saw it and scrolled through and watched, about 30 seconds of it or so. Why the Flash's Twitter leak is bad for the movie? I don't think so. I think it's good for the movie. I think it's going to let people know it's out there and get more people to watch it on streaming now. I don't know. Because now you've got people defending it saying, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that horrible. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that horrible. But for crying out loud. Not only could it lose Warner Brothers almost $200 million, this is the point where they say, and Paramount Plus is streaming, like their bank has said, get out of the streaming business. I think maybe Warner should stop making superhero movies. Huh? What do you think? That's my advice as a nobody harpy on the internet. You know why? You would have lost less money had you not released it. This is according to script. You lost $200 million making the thing. You would have lost less money had you just written the thing off. To begin with, right? Oh. Here I was thinking, oh yeah, they'll just write it off and blah, blah, blah. No. They'd have to scrap it and then write it off. Cross 200 million globally. Here you go. After crossing 26 million on the second weekend. But it still cost them how much? Let's see, movie math and analytics and blah, 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 blah. Here we go. It won't even pay its total, 150 million. I hate it when it does that. Market campaign. Warner Brothers. Okay, so who is this that we're listening to? Box office movies. Okay, this is who we're listening to as a source. On Twitter, box office analyst. Okay, that's why we're listening to him. So this is like listening to Scott Mendelson or somebody. According to the analyst, The Flash is seeing a 280 million to 310 million global run in the box office based on the 150 million marketing budget and the fact that the studio only keeps half the global theatrical gross of the film. That's right. The theater still keeps some of that movie money. The Flash would not even properly recoup its marketing cost if it matches projections. Beyond that, Louise calculates that The Flash could end up losing over $200 million. A hefty blow to the DC. Do you think that they're putting a bunch of these people up to fail? They're like, oh, this guy, like James Gunn doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He doesn't know how to run a studio. Let's put him in charge. He'll come out and and that's what they do. They set a bunch of people out there to lose a bunch of money, kind of short term, so they can come back in and fix it. This is how retail was doing things too. What they would do is they would have some manager or somebody come in who doesn't know what the crap they're doing and say and use a lot of these numbers to fudge the rules, like Twitter impressions and analytics and all of these computer models and programs. Instead of having, real creative people who just kind of know based on feels and, how people react to things. Like, I could have told you right then and there, oh, people don't like this guy. There's not a big push to see this. Nobody on the internet that I'm seeing in my comment section, in my chat, on social media, anywhere, nobody in public, in the real world where you actually care about this, is clamoring to be, yeah, you know what, I want to see him as the Flash. I want to see it. No, they want to see Michael Keaton as Batman. I don't know why they didn't just make a Michael Keaton Batman movie for about, $80 million. Make a small budget Michael Keaton Batman movie. They would have made $1 billion but no, they don't listen to me because they suppress people like me because I'm a little bit of a hothead and 2020 happened. But that's behind us. Beside the point. That's beyond the point. Who cares? I didn't tell them to make the movie, nor am I an investor in Warner Brothers or DC. I mean, you keep seeing all these comments like, yes, but this made $1 billion, but that made $1 billion. And you know that's just to convince the investors to not listen to the person who's actually talking to you to a camera, but to listen to some nameless bot marketing nothing with no picture on their account. And that's how you kind of usually will know. They have an account that's just there that day, no picture. And that's what happens. And I am bringing the magic, or breaking the magic down, revealing the magic, pulling the curtain, whatever. Pay no attention to the wizard. I am going back to a live chat. Don't you go anywhere.